So today I thought I would cover a few more of the additions to my collection, and firstly I just want to thank you all for following this channel and for leaving such interesting comments on my last few videos. The NATO video was something that's made my channel a little bit more popular, and I really appreciate all the support I've received. So this is a sample of what's going to be coming very soon. I look forward to reviewing this for you in depth. But the interesting thing is what's inside today. This watch has really changed my perspective on things quite dramatically. The reason why the Jubilee is on the Steinhart is because the rivet oyster that was on this is now on the watch I'll be reviewing very soon. And it's really changed my mind. I think it's a very nice juxtaposition having these two things together. You have this aesthetic dive watch mixed with a dress watch bracelet. It's extremely cool. What I wanted to do, because I've never owned a Seiko, I've never owned a watch with a Jubilee bracelet, I wanted to test and see how effective the Jubilee bracelet would be replacing a NATO strap. And this is passed with flying colors. So I'll get into the details. I got this the strap off eBay, and the clasp is so effective. It'll only deploy if you push the two pushes, which is great. So I'll get into the specifics of the bracelet. I can't talk today. It's a 22mm start at the lugs, and it tapers down to 20mm. As you can probably hear, it's very chintzy. We have hollow mid links, which is pretty cool, and I've been blown away by this bracelet for its versatility, I would say. I don't need to wear a NATO anymore on this watch when I go to the gym. I go to the gym maybe 5 to 6 times a week, and I use this watch for everything. When it comes to lifting weights, especially when you're training something like your arms, and you know your wrists swell up as you're working, and it's not comfortable ever with a strap or bracelet on. This has really changed the game because you can barely feel it. So I'll just put it on for you and show you what I mean. I don't know how well it's going to look. Again, I'm bending my arm around the stand to show you. But I think this is a very appealing look on a Steinhart because you have a very integrated look to it. You have the case, which is then linked to the bracelet, and there's no real divide between the two places. And you have this dressy appeal, but it's also highly functional. And regarding its bending and warping when it's on your wrist, it is so good. It fits so well. So I'm going to go into the specifics of the watch now. Nothing's really changed since the last video. The bezel is really quite fascinating because it's, in certain lights it goes a bluey hue, and others it goes a dark grey. It's still omnidirectional, which I'm really proud about, and it is so effective when you need to use it for the purpose of timing something. And if you say you go over your minute mark, you can always just go back a few clicks, which is great. The watch is still performing flawlessly. I don't really have much to report on the watch. The main idea about this video was to cover that a Steinhart on a Jubilee is a must-do, and I highly recommend anyone who has a Jubilee available, whether it's a Seiko Jubilee or something that's aftermarket, really try out one of these things because you won't be disappointed. It is extremely comfortable, it's extremely light, and for someone who uses this 6 times a week at the gym and has barely felt this thing on the wrist. I should also specify that I do swim for about 30 minutes every day as well, and that's all kinds of strokes, freestyle, breaststroke, butterfly, and this watch isn't even noticeable. So it's a very nice combination. I would say it's almost the ultimate combination you can have. You have this functional diver with a very interesting aesthetic that gives it a little bit of je ne sais quoi, if that's the right word. I don't actually speak French. Anyway, so thank you for watching this short clip. I hope I've changed your perspective a little bit, and again, I seriously recommend you put this on a Jubilee and give it a try if you have a Steinhart lying around on a stock bracelet, because it really has changed my perspective. I'm thinking of selling my NATOs now because this is so comfortable. But anyway, thank you for viewing this, and keep an eye out for future videos. I'm going to be uploading a few very soon.